Welcome to another edition of Strike Pimp TV. I'm Matt Halpert alongside shaved Chad Bergmeyer this week. No,
just a little, yeah.
Yeah, but you still got the goatee.
That's good enough for me.
We got a great set of fights coming up here this Friday night, November 22nd in Cedar Rapids. Tell us about them, Chad.
Yeah, it's going to be a good one. Another good show to follow up the Waterloo show from last week. So.
Yeah. If you want to touch on that a sec, I guess. Great show last week, a Saturday night in Waterloo.
Amazing.
Can't beat the fights.
Yeah, amazing show. We've had tons of views already on the knockout of the night, submission night, fight of the night. One of the best fights I've ever seen. You know, I've been doing this for 16 years, and that fight was unbelievable. So Cedar Rapids, Hiawatha, you guys have your work cut out for you. Let's see if we can match that show.
But a great set of fighters on this card as well.
Right.
Why don't we talk about them?
Right. BJ Kahler is coming to us from the Clinton, Iowa area. He's going to be taking on Chance Maclin from Cedar Rapids. Team DTF is going to be represented there by Chance. Dave Batt is coming to us from the Newton area to face Nick Eckley from Hard Drive Mixed Martial Arts in Cedar Rapids. Logan Weir against Jordan Franks. Logan's coming from Monmouth, Illinois. He's going to be taking on Jordan, who's from Cedar Rapids as well. Then we get into a female bout. Anna Johnson, she's 1-0. She's had one fight a few months ago back in Burlington. She's going to be taking on Chloe Bonar. We've been waiting a little while to see Chloe in her debut fight, so that should be a lot of fun to watch. Stefan Sharpiror is going to be making his way to fight Jeff DeCamp. Jeff is a very seasoned veteran amateur fighter at the 125-pound weight class. You know, he's looking to get back in action and take on Stefan. Then we've got the battle of wrestlers. It's always fun to see a couple of grapplers, good wrestlers face off, just to see if the wrestling neutralizes each other, you know, and maybe makes the other guy stand up a little bit more than what they like to. And those two participants are Eric Platt against Brandon Ball. Then we hit our main card. You know, that's when it starts to heat up a little bit. We've got some title fights, contender fights. You know, it looks like a great main card as well. Justice Pritchard, he's the son of a guy that's a Gold Glove amateur boxer, but he claims he's a grappler. He kind of wants to make his own way in this, and he's going to be taking on Khiry Hopkins, Khiry's a relatively new fighter. You know, he's only had a couple fights, and he hasn't been in the sport a very long time. So that should be an exciting one to kick off the main card. Frankie, the Enforcer Young, coming from the Quad Cities. The Enforcer is going to be taking on Kid Chaos in Chris Lane. Chris is, you know, he's struggled a little bit in his last couple fights, and he's certainly looking to make his way back in the win column. But Frankie says, you know what, Chris, if you stand with me, I guarantee I'm going to knock you out. So it's certainly fighting words right there. So that should be a lot of fun as well.
Gotta love that.
Absolutely. Then we get into the Scott Bradley and Beau Laughridge fight. Beau hasn't fought for about a year and a half. And Scott's pretty active. He's been fighting for 12, 13, 14 years. He's a jiu-jitsu specialist. He's got a great arm bar. He likes to kickbox. You know, another matchup that should be a lot of fun. Beau's got a lot of support coming to watch him fight. So, you know, let's hope that this is an exciting matchup as well. Then we make our way to our title fights. We've got a 205-pound light heavyweight title fight. Levi Handley from Omaha. Good jiu-jitsu guy, well-rounded. From what I hear out there, he's a very, very good kid. You know, we like to work with guys that represent well, not only inside the cage but outside the cage as well. You guys that are mixed martial artists, you don't need to fight in the street. That's what you've got a cage for. You know, remember that. And he's going to be taking on Austin Akers, a guy that's a very heavy-handed striker. Everything that he throws is hard, whether it be kicks, punches, throws, everything. So that. Another great matchup on the card. It is definitely title worthy. Stormin' Norman's coming to town from the Quad Cities. He's going to be taking on Lonnie Scriven, the zombie. And another one of those nicknames that you like.
Yeah.
So Lonnie said to us, you know what, I got the Extreme Challenge title. It's the sister company of Iowa Chess. I want to defend that title. Stormin' Norman said absolutely. Last time he had a title fight, it was Fight of the Night candidate. So it certainly could be another great matchup. Then we get into our main event. You know, what more could you ask for than another title fight to end off the show? Our last two shows that we've had in the state of Iowa have had main events that had amateur title fights. You know, this one certainly should live up to the expectations, and it's going to feature Clint Bubba Straw from the Cedar Rapids area. He's going to be taking on the champion Nick McClean from Quincy, Illinois. Both these guys have phenomenal records. Straw 6-0, McClean's 10-2. On paper, it's a great fight. In the cage, I'm sure it'll be even better.
Got any predictions on that one?
Absolutely not. Absolutely. I was going to call fight of the night in the main event last week, just for the record.
What were you gonna? Would you have got him right?
I would have gotten it right. Easy to say now,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Hindsight's 20/20.
That's right.
Well, you can expect a great set of fights this Friday night in Cedar Rapids. You can get your tickets where, Chad?
You can get them at the Eastern Iowa Sports Complex at the box office. You can also get them at Cocktails and Company, the home of the after party and the weigh-ins this week. We're less than 24 hours from weigh-ins, so you guys better get your tickets quick. Also order them online at CageTix. CageTix.com, they've got a handful of VIP, not many table seats, but they do have some general admission. So if you're going to go and support your local shows, get out there and get your tickets right away.
And if you didn't catch a fight of the night, submission of the night, and knockout of the night from this past show, Waterloo, Iowa Challenge 93, be sure to check on YouTube, Strike Pimp MMA. Great highlights there, and you can always catch it at Strike Pimp TV or Strike Pimp MMA on YouTube.
Yeah, it's a great set of fights. It's a great way to get caught up with all the action if you missed it. We've actually been contacted with some larger TV networks that want to start putting some of our stuff on their highlight videos and their highlight shows. Guys, this is a great way to get on television, great way to get some exposure. Make sure you check out Strike Pimp TV and check it out on YouTube. Simply just type it in. You can see all the clips, all the videos right there.
Plenty of good highlights there. Hopefully plenty of good highlights this weekend.
That's right.
All right, that does it for us at Strike Pimp TV.